In a follow-up report to our original segment on the Honeybee project here on campus, we talked to Dr. Leavey further on what is affecting honeybees and what we can all do to help out.
We established the Urban Honeybee Project mainly as a way for students who are studying all different kinds of science subjects to use a common model system. So we initially weren't interested in doing the kinds of research that you might find at an agricultural school. We're more interested in developing technologies to study bees, for example. So there are a group of students in a VIP team called BeeSnap that develop technologies to study bees. They use computational methods like GIS to analyze where are optimal bee habitats in Atlanta. It's good information for beekeepers because you'll know where you can place bees and they'll be able to find food. But it's also really good information for conservationists who are interested in planting trees to provide food for bees throughout the city. We have definitely gone through sort of peaks and valleys of honeybee health while we've been here. There are a lot of threats to bees. There are diseases, and we've seen many of the common diseases that are afflicting honeybees in North America right now, including Varroa destructor mites, which are a small arachnid. They are kind of like a parasitic mite, similar to a tick for people, that attach to them and spread diseases to them like viruses, and also generally weaken them by feeding on them. We have also seen some of the viruses that Varroa destructor can spread, like deformed wing virus. And this is a virus that when a developing larva of a honeybee becomes infected, as it undergoes metamorphosis, things get messed up. And the wings actually wind up being shriveled in the adults. And then clearly those bees aren't going to be able to contribute to the health of the hive because they can't fly and forage and bring back food for the hive. So we have lost at least half of our hives every year due to disease, due to probably malnutrition, the inability for these bees to bring back enough food to make it through the winter, and then also chronic pesticide exposure. In rural areas, you see a lot of exposure to the types of insecticides that would be used on crop fields. But in the city, the one that I worry the most about is mosquito spraying, because the insecticides that are used to kill adult mosquitoes, frequently they spray these on shrubbery that could be flowering, and those bees are going to be visiting those flowers and picking up the insecticide and bringing it back to the hive. There are a lot of sublethal effects that insecticides can have on bees. It can affect at what age they begin foraging and bringing food back. It can affect their memory, their ability to find their way back to the hive. And so, those are the main impacts on bees: reducing habitat, lack of food, pesticide exposure, and disease.
Now, of course, all of those conditions spell big trouble for our black and yellow friends. But that doesn't mean the situation is hopeless for them. If you at home feel a call to action viewing this, I would encourage you to get involved with their efforts however you can. To help you guys out, we asked her what are some of the best ways you at home can make a difference.
So there are a lot of things that people can do to help improve the health of bees if they want to do this on their own. You can create native bee habitat, which is really, really easy and much easier than keeping honeybees. The way you can do this is just by leaving some wood out. You could drill some holes in it. And if you just Google how to make a native bee nest, it's really, really easy to do. You basically just leave a piece of wood out with holes in it, and there are all these species of bees like leafcutter bees and mason bees that will lay their eggs in there, and those bees are wonderful pollinators, and they're native to the area. Of course, planting flowers, and when I say planting flowers, I don't mean just planting a little flower plant in a pot. Trees are the best. Flowering trees provide a lot of food for honeybees and other bee species. And whether you're able to plant a tree yourself or volunteer with someplace like Trees Atlanta and go out and plant trees in the area, that's a really wonderful thing to do. And then just also spread the word about mosquito spraying. A lot of people spray for mosquitoes in their yard, and it's really toxic, not just to bees, but to all kinds of beneficial insects. So if you can be an advocate for bees and encourage people to spray repellent on themselves rather than, spraying poison all over their yards, it will have a real impact.
To wrap things up, bees play a monumental role in the preservation of our ecosystem, but they're also in a bit of a vulnerable place right now. Thankfully, on our campus, more than a few people are both looking out for them and spreading the word about their current situation. If you're looking to become one of those people, we'd remind you to apply through their VIP program or by checking out their website, bees.godtech.edu. For now, though, this has been Ramblin Research at GTCN, and we'll see you all next time.